What is up, everybody? This is AdRob, and in this video I'm going to show you guys how to get to high rounds on Ascension. Now for this map you're going to start off the same way you started on Kino, and if you didn't see that video, what you basically do is you knife every zombie once on round 1, and then round 2 you shoot them 8 times in the chest, then knife them. This should get you more than enough points for Quick Revive, the first door, and an MP5K. Now once you have your MP5K, learn to love it, because you're not going to be seeing another gun anytime soon. For the next few rounds you're going to be building up points using your MP5K as well as your M1911 so that you can hit the power switch and come back down. So when you get that done, one of the next 2 rounds should be a monkey round. When this happens, make your way down to Quick Revive. This is because Quick Revive should be your only perk at the time, so it should be pretty easy to defend. Now for those of you who don't know, in Ascension, if you get through a monkey round without letting any of the monkeys touch your perks, you get a free perk. And if you're as lucky as I am, you could get Juggernog. If you happen to not get Juggernog from doing this, then make sure to buy it from the top side and not open it up through the spawn room. We'll come back to this later. So by this point, you should have Juggernog, Quick Revive, and whatever other perk you got from the monkey round. Also, you should have your MP5K and your M1911. At this point, you need to do these 3 things in this order. Get all 3 lunar landers, buy PhD Flopper, and pack-a-punch your Mustang and Sally. You can build up the points for this by training at your normal area with your MP5K. So from this point forward to round 20, you're going to be training in this same area, but you're going to be clearing waves as fast as you can. What I mean by this is you can use your Mustang and Sally to clear out waves rather than just using the MP5K. This is because we want to get to round 20 as fast as possible without making any stupid mistakes, and building up points isn't really all that important for this point. So once we hit round 20, you're going to stop doing your normal train in the lunar lander area. After that, you're going to begin using your traps. How we're going to do this is at the beginning of each round, we start by rounding up every zombie into a clump of 24 like usual, except this time we're not going to kill them in this area. We're going to lead them down to one of 2 traps, which we go back and forth on depending on which one is up. We go one after the other, so on and so forth, and then circling them around, killing them in the trap. Of course, we need points for traps, so there and back we should be spraying down the wave. Now this shouldn't kill the wave, or may kill a couple, but it won't screw things up because the round is so high, and after about round 30, I don't think bullets do any damage to the zombies whatsoever. Now as far as training goes in this map, there's really one premier spot, and that's the spot that you kept seeing me go back to. That's the lunar lander spot right outside of spawn near the MP5K. The reason for that is that it's wide open, and there's an escape mechanism with the lunar lander. So if you're in a jam and you're near the middle, you can just hop on it and it'll kill all the zombies around you. Not to mention, it's really hard to get stuck because it's so wide open. Now there are 2 ways to train. One you're seeing right now is this little crescent shape where you just keep circling back and forth. The other is to walk around the entire landing spot as a whole. Now if you're new to training or this map, it's probably better to walk around the whole landing area. But if you're a little more familiar, this one is more efficient. Now as far as perks go, after round 10 or so, you only need 2 perks for this map, and that's Juggernog and PhD Flopper. So for monkey rounds, you're going to stand in the doorway right next to the MP5K, as you should be seeing on screen right now, and you're going to guard both ways. You're close enough to both perks that if you see it start to blink, you can just rush towards it and save it before it goes. And if one of the 2 perks goes, it's not the end of the world. You can just buy it back immediately when you get there. Plus, you don't really need another perk because these are the only 2 you need. So monkey rounds are really not a problem, and they're just a way to get free ammo. All in all, Ascension is one of the easiest maps to get high rounds on, and is one of the most fun. However, I suggest that you get a good feel for this map by playing it a few times solo before you attempt this high round strategy, especially when it comes to using this crescent-shaped train. The number 1 way people die in high rounds using strategies like this is from impatience and sloppiness, so make sure if you're going legitimately for a really high round to stay focused and keep your rhythm going. If something feels a bit off, don't be afraid to just fire down with your Mustang Sally, kill your whole train, and restart your cycle. There's nothing wrong with that, especially if you have the ammo for it. So I really hope this video helped you guys, especially if you're trying to hit those high rounds for the first time. If it did, please hit that thumbs up button down below to show your support. If you have any questions concerning this map or this strategy, feel free to ask them down below. I'd be more than happy to answer them for you. And if you enjoy my videos and you have not yet done so, please consider subscribing. It would mean a lot. Till next time, I'm Adderab. Peace.